Anjindra, and we are doing Let's Read. There's a lot of Let's Play out there. I'm going to do Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, so this is a follow-up video. The book starts with a map of the kingdoms. It's good to get yourself familiar with that so that as the plot moves along, you understand what's going on. We start out in the salt mines. They come looking for Selena. She has been trapped down into the less fanciful version. As you can see, salt mines are more like a cross between that and this, and not so much the beautiful picture that we just showed. So instead of finding this woman there, they find somebody who's a little bit more along the lines of this. But if you had been trapped for a year in the salt mines, I think that you would be having a bad hair day too. So, much to the shock of the man that they come along, she's skinny, she's beat up, she gets confronted with Chaol, who is, wow. And, can we turn this down a little bit so I can keep going here? So, okay, that's better. So, Chaol, the captain of the guard, takes her on this really roundabout tour on the way out of the mines. She's not really quite sure why. They're still within the walls. It all becomes kind of clear to her when she comes face to face with the crown prince. Now, there's a little bit off the drop of, hey, are we going to wind up with a Twilight sort of Team Chaol, Team, yeah, I'm not so sure about that because Selena is not exactly the kind of girl to swoon whenever she sees a guy. She doesn't go all blank and mindless over somebody like this. What she's really interested in is the deal, because every morning in the salt mines, she woke up and said, "My name is Selena Sardathian, and I will not be afraid." And that's actually incredibly moving in a female character. Most female characters are incredibly male dependent. So the real question is what they're offering her, freedom or a different kind of slavery? Those are the questions to think about if you've already read through the first 3 chapters, which I just covered. Or if you're about to. It's important to focus on the fact that you are a character in a story, and in each and every story that you read, you can reflect on the character's choices, whether or not you would do that, and it gives you this kind of naive wisdom where you haven't actually entered into the real world, but you definitely are understanding a degree of psychology and a degree of the characters that are in the books as you get engaged and fall in love with them and start to root for them. So definitely pick up the book and read along. You can look for sort of trip ups that the authors have. Difference between YA, young adult, and new adult or adult is that you'll see, for instance, her attitude is a little bit off. She doesn't show a lot in the way of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and things like happen like there's discrepancies in the way that she acts towards the captain of the guards after you're in the salt mines. So stay tuned for more, and thank you as always for watching. Check out BadFantasyRx at blogspot.com, and there's a blank space for you. Fill it in.